Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. We are the short-term traders with the long-term plan. And our plan is to continue to do analysis every evening and to teach analysis to you traders so you can figure out where these markets very well might be going next. It's not easy, traders, but it is something that can be done. And I think we've been able to prove that in many of these videos. In fact, tonight's video is geared for 080808, baby, the infinity symbol, right? And on top of it, it is Friday in a bear market, traders. Don't forget, Friday in a bear. So the odds of it going down are probably pretty good. Now, we have a red Omni again for tomorrow. That means we're looking for some downside. But I'd like to revert back to a couple of things that we learned this week, traders. There were a lot of lessons learned this week. We did them right in front of you on the videos, and then we acted them out in the chat rooms and at our site at the Omni Trading Academy, and we were able to do quite well. Now, those lessons, at least 3 of the lessons that we learned, I would like to bring back to your attention. Let's review them so that I know that you've learned this, and then we can, of course, go further throughout the year with our lessons. Traders, one of the things I'd like to talk about is always stick to your rule base. Always stick to your rule base no matter what is going on out there, no matter what news is happening. If you have a rule that you're supposed to follow, forget about the news, forget about the talking heads, forget about the report coming out at 8:30 OST or whatever time the report comes out during the day. Just follow your rule base. Now, I mentioned that in the video just last night, and I put up a chart on the board, and I said we have a double top. It's the 3rd double top. I had them all, all drawn out for you on the chart. And I said, stick to your rules no matter what. And one of those rules that we have is when you see a double top, sell a double top. And it's exactly what we did today. We were able to sell the high move in the S&P and wait for a big break and buy it anywhere from 15 to 18 points in the S&P lower than where we got in. Again, always stick to your rule base, and I have a chart we're going to show you in a few minutes which illustrates what we said before the market moved. We showed you stick to your rule base. Here's a double top. Make sure you get short. So I'll show you that chart, and then I'll show you what happened after today's drop. Next, traders, all 27 markets that we brought to you in a video dated August 5th, 2008, just a few days ago. I spent a long time in front of this board and I showed you 27 different markets. In those markets, I showed you how all of them were moving towards the Omni proprietary moving average, and that this means collectively that the dollar index is probably now going to move higher. And that wasn't just because they're all moving towards the average or away from the average. It was the type of markets that were moving in a direction that would surely push the dollar higher. Now, since that video, the dollar has moved dramatically higher. And I'm going to show you a chart before and after to illustrate that. So remember, the markets were pointing towards a higher dollar, and it took 27 markets worth of analysis, all pointing in one direction. I stood in front of the camera, and I said, traders, everything I just showed you tells me that the dollar index is going to move higher off of this. So that is technical analysis working at its best, traders. That's technical analysis firing on all 8 cylinders. And I want you to remember to believe in technical analysis, because there is no way I could have been right about that. The analysis showed it was happening, and it went. I could have never dreamed that one up on my own. That was pure technical analysis, which we presented to you, and then it happened. So that's the second rule, that if the analysis is pointing towards something, believe in your analysis. Okay, next, in that same video showing you all 27 markets, the analysis behind that also told me that the Bank of England, the European Central Bank, the Australian Bank, and the Fed, the U.S. deciding entity that decides interest rates, the FOMC, or the Fed, Federal Open Market Committee, none of them were going to raise rates. In fact, none of them would do anything but keep rates on hold. That's what the analysis told us, traders. No interest rate moves expected by the Fed, the BOE, the ECB, or the Australian Bank. And you know what, traders? The news came down. The analysis was absolutely right because the Fed did nothing, stayed on hold, neutral. The ECB, nothing, neutral. The Bank of England did nothing, they stayed neutral, and so did Australia. So analysis really, really does work, traders. It's why I do these videos. That's why we have thousands of Omniacs on our Trading Academy every day learning the analysis, because it is an absolute truth that analysis will tell you where the markets are going next if read properly. Now, I would like to bring to you a couple of charts now to really bring home the points of always, always stick to your rule base. No matter what your rule base is, adhere to it. Never break away from it. And one of those rules that we adhered to was when you see a double top, sell a double top, that chart comes first. And then, of course, I'm going to show you the dollar index and what all 27 of those markets meant and how it actually happened. With no further ado, traders, let's go to the charts. Okay, traders, to reinforce the rule of always stick to your rule base, and when you see a double top, sell a double top. Just last night in the video, I pointed this out to you and I said double top, then a drop. Double top, then a drop. Double top, then a drop should come. I also wrote on the chart and said we live and die by our trading rules. However, you must adhere to them at all times. When you see a double top, sell a double top. Well, what happened after that, traders? We actually had a break just as we were expecting. And I kid you not, I got phone calls, emails, and comments on my video contrary to what will happen. Oscar, look how bullish it is. Bullish, bullish, bullish. And I said, you know what? The indicators do look slightly bullish, but you know what? I follow my rules no matter what happens, and I'm selling this, and I gave a recommendation to go short S&P, and lo and behold, let's see what happens next. Okay, traders, this is the very same chart. It's the Dow Jones Industrial Average Daily Bar, and again, double top drop, double top drop. Well, what happened here? Top, top, we said it's going to drop. It went from here all the way to here. That was just yesterday, Thursday. The market did exactly what it should do at a double top. We've seen it time and time again. That is sticking to your rules, traders, no matter how bullish it might have looked. We had a big fat run on Wednesday. The world jumped out bullish, as you know, and we stuck to our guns and had a nice fat winning trade by getting into a double top situation and going short. We stuck to our rules and we had a winner. Let's go look at something else now. Okay, traders, you are now looking at a dollar index daily bar chart. This is the very same chart with the exact amount of days on it that I presented to you in that video on August 5th. And we mentioned we're above the Omni's proprietary average now. There is a head and shoulders inverted, which is bullish. And the fact that all 26 other markets, this makes 27, we're all pointing towards dollar should rally. Now look how far up right now the 200 bar moving average is. There's a huge distance between where we were when we did the video and the 200 bar average. Well, not only did we begin to rally, we got all the way up here. And I'm going to show you that chart now, traders. Again, this is to reinforce that analysis works so well that we were able to look at 27 different charts of all different sectors of the commodity market, and together collectively they painted a picture of the dollar index rallying. Here's what the dollar index looked like on that day. Let's go look at what it looks like as of this moment in time. Okay, traders, this is the exact same chart, the dollar index daily bar chart. We were here on that video on August 5th. And again, the analysis pointed towards the dollar index needs to rally based upon all 26 other markets. Look at the rally we've had. Rally, 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 rally through the 200 bar moving average all the way to here and settled on the highs. That's what we've seen since the analysis pointed towards the dollar index should move higher. I find that amazing, traders. We were able to see this in a multitude of charts. The analysis said it would happen. There it is before your eyes. If there are any doubters out there that think technical analysis doesn't work, look at the two charts you just witnessed. The double top drop and then all 27 markets pointing towards this chart continuing higher, and that happened right before your eyes. Do your homework, traders. Come on down to the Omni Trading Academy at www.livewithoscar.com and allow us to teach you how to view the markets in such a way that you can make a call like this yourself. So, you've seen the charts, traders. I kid you not. How many times have we done a video of this nature where we said to you, X, Y, and Z is pointing towards F, or whatever you want to call it, and it actually goes right there, X, Y, and Z, and boom, you get your answer. That is technical analysis working at its best, traders. I couldn't possibly make it any simpler or any clearer to you for the fundamentalists out there and for the raging bulls that can't seem to get this market right. Do some technical analysis, traders. Do yourselves a favor. Come on down to the Omni Trading Academy and let us show you how to take a better look at these markets, because this is a really difficult industry and you can lose your shirt. You can lose your house. You can lose everything you ever dreamed of owning if you get this wrong and you keep going at it and throwing good money after bad. We are here to help you get out of that position and to help turn things around for you so that you get a better look at markets and hopefully your account starts to go in an upward direction. So that's what we can do for you here at the Omni Trading Academy, traders. You've seen those two charts, actually those four charts, two different markets. Wow. Does technical analysis work, traders, or what? I mean, come on. What else do we need to show people to make them realize that what we do here really does work? And we don't have a crystal ball. We don't have the black box system that solves all the problems. We don't have anything more than our eyes, the charts themselves, and how we view them. It is pure technical analysis, traders. The indicators can really help you figure out where we're going next. Even without indicators, certain chart formations can tell you what to do with a very high percentage chance of being correct. All right, traders, we are expecting the S&P to drop again tomorrow. There should be some kind of a rally first. If this thing gets into the mid to high 1270s, I'm jumping in. We'll see what happens. Place your stops at a much higher level. You're going to need wide stops. Volatility should be wide tomorrow. However, it is Friday in a bear, and why shouldn't this thing go down again? You've seen the move we had today. Why not expend another Friday in a bear market heading towards the downside? That's my take on things. We'll see what happens. Traders, if you'd like exact levels, where we're getting in, where we're placing our stops, and our profit objectives, you know they're going to be posted at the site where they are now, and I'm going to be in the chat rooms to help you navigate through those difficult recommendations and the difficult markets. So come on down to the site and don't trade alone, traders. I tell you this in every video. Don't trade alone. Come on down and trade with us. There are thousands of us Omniacs doing analysis together, collectively. A lot of us are in chat rooms at the same time, and we help all the newcomers. And there are some professionals that have found lots of help with us. We have fund managers that trade with us. We have some 25-year, 30-year veteran traders that trade with us. And we have brand new traders that don't even know what a buy stop is. And we welcome all at our site, and all are welcome to our Trading Academy. We will help you if you ask for it. All right, traders, do me a favor if you don't mind. Come to our YouTube spot. It's www.youtube.com/futures analysts. We have 400, well, what do we got now? 345 videos, a lot like this one here for you to learn from. When you get to the YouTube spot, kindly subscribe to our videos. This way you know when we're getting them. YouTube will send you a message. And if you wouldn't mind, please comment on these videos. Leave comments geared towards the new traders out there that are looking for help. Traders, you know how this is, especially you Omniacs. There are so many sharks out there. There are so many snake oil salesmen that are just trying to rip you off and take money out of your pockets. And you know we don't do that here at the Omni Trading Academy. It is almost a humanitarian effort that we try to put forward to help you traders of the world out there who have been stepped on before. And you know what I mean by that. When you come to us, you get the real deal and you get real help. So make sure you stay away from the snake oil salesman, so to speak, and come on down to where people are looking to help you. All right, I would like to read a testimonial. I think I should read this because a good Omniac of ours who's been at the site for a long time now, he's been at the site for quite some time, and He wrote me a letter and then he joined our premium service, and I think I'd like to read that letter to you. Okay, here's a shout out to you, John Bonds. John Bonds, thank you so much for everything that you do at our site. And this says, message to Oscar. Oscar, I finally did it. I've joined your most informed and I'm sure most profitable traders by upgrading to the premium room. Well, right off the bat, hey, nice move, John Bonds. All the proceeds to migrate to our premium room. All right, so he goes on to say, I've been following your teachings and recommendations since late last year as a gold member since early this year. I have learned a lot about trading and especially the discipline that is absolutely necessary, not just for winning, but to actually survive in the brass ring arena of the commodities world. And you are so right. This is the brass ring, traders. This is where all the pros gather. This is where you cannot put your little baby stops in and expect to survive. Commodities trading is the brass rings. John Bonds, very good so far. I have enjoyed the ride so far, and I am absolutely thrilled to join your elite group of traders who are lucky enough to be associated with such a consummate professional in this business. Well, thank you so much, John. I am touched. I have never seen anyone put themselves out to help others struggling traders the way you do, teaching market analysis and calling mostly successful trades on a daily basis. Thanks go out to you and your staff for providing this opportunity, and I look forward to many great days at Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Thank you, John Bonds. Well, John Bonds, thank you. That is a beautiful letter, John Bonds. I wish you so much success. I will do my very best to help you in that premium room, to help you become a better trader, and to give you a better look at these markets. So as we love to say at our site, John Bonds, up yours, baby. Thanks for coming. All right, traders, listen, there are free memberships at our site. Just come on down to the site again. It's www.livewithoscar.com. Don't be bashful. Grab a free membership. That is FREE, so don't be afraid. Grab yourselves a free membership. Come on down to the site. Hop into the chat rooms. Look at the Omni recommendations. Go into the forums and look what other people are writing about. There is so much for you to do at our site, and it's all geared towards your education to helping you become a better trader. So come to the site, grab yourselves a free membership, and jump in and see what we can do for you. Traders, I am a broker. I try not to say this too often. No obligation for you. You can come to my site and learn as much as you want. But I am a broker, and I would love to be your personal mentor and coach. If you open up a trading account with me, I am there to help you place your orders, to get your orders in correctly, to make you understand what you're doing, and I'm there to cover you when you're not around to make sure you get yourselves in and out of these markets successfully. So if you would like me to be your personal broker, please come on down once again to the site, right to the home page. Click on the link of
Become a VIP member, open a trading account.
Thank you, sir. Become a VIP member. It's a link right next to the video. You can open a trading account right there online. And once your application's filled out, we take over from there and we will help you get through these markets. Thank you, traders, for you hundreds of people that have opened up accounts with me. A round of applause. Thank you so much. You know I take the best care of you traders. You get top-notch full service from me and everybody in our staff, and we will continue to help you in that fashion. All right, traders, I hope this video is helping you. I hope all these videos help you. And one of the best things you can do to help yourselves is to say this to yourselves every day, every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I am a 24-year seasoned trader on and off the floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years. Good luck trading.